Hey, start before you're ready. That's all I wanted to say. I want to jump on here and encourage you to start before you're ready. What do that mean? That means everything don't have to be lined up perfectly for you to get started. Because it's possible that it won't get lined up perfectly. But get started. Start before you're ready. Lisa P. What's up, Lisa? So I was just jumping on here. Headed to work today. We have several truck loads that have came in. I'm gonna say truck loads. We had several passengers come in from different trucks. We had like the air fryers to come in. We had, I think they're from Costco's, or they either made by Costway. I'm gonna have to look at it. So we had those to come. We had some canopies to come in. We had, I gotta check and see if did we get that Home Depot truck. Oh, that's crazy. A Home Depot truck we supposed to get. It had I think it had some Milwaukee tools on it. But the thought is, if I would have waited for things to get perfect before I started this business, none of this would have been going on. None of this conversation right here, the videos in the store, all the people I have made. Yeah, we got new inventory. Yeah, I'm thinking it came in Friday at our other location. So I gotta see how we're gonna get it to the store today. We're talking about either I can use my van, it'll be several trips. It ain't number like 10 minutes away, our other location from where we are. So we have it delivered to our other location has a dock. It's a huge event center and it has like a loading dock. So he was getting stuff coming up, but we can't before we started this store, so he never really changed it over. Now he's changing over into the store so that we just had to unload it with our lift and all that. But we can handle the loads with the forklift thing we have. But if we would've, so that means I gotta either go and pick it up, take several trips. Me and Coach Ron, we can handle it. Probably take 1, 2, it might take 3 trips. We're using both our vehicles. It'll take 3 trips. Probably 3 trips. Or we can get a box truck and do it in 1 trip. So that's what we're thinking about. I guess we was also thinking about like the less we spend on shipping, is the more profit that we make off this. So we know going back and forth, that's gas. That's gas. But I think that gas gonna still be cheaper than us renting a truck, and it's more labor too. So I'm thinking about the labor part. Yeah, and it's been a great weekend on eBay. It's been a great weekend on eBay. Great weekend. I think I probably had 9 sales. I need to calculate how much money. I want to say probably. How much money I say? Probably $1,500. It'll probably $1,500 weekend. But I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video before I actually start shipping, so y'all can see what all came in on eBay. And Lisa, I finally finished the eBay, how I post on eBay. I did it. This is like the cheaper one. Just a link. It's like a link, a YouTube link. and it shows people how I post on eBay. It's not giving you the in-depth to how to start your eBay account and all that. It's just really digging in on how to post. I'm going to have that also, but I just decided to create something real cheap to start people, so people can just get started. So they can start before they're ready. It's $25. It's 45-minute video. And I'm still working on it. It's ready for me to send out to people. But I just want to fix the sound on one part, well, a couple of parts. It's a 45-minute video, and I would say probably it's a total of probably 30 seconds of a little distortion of my voice throughout that, and it's in a couple of areas. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out. I'm gonna start before I'm ready. I'm gonna start, and then as I get the upgraded link, then I just send the people that already purchased that first link the next link. But that's it. Start before you're ready. It's like I'm starting now. I can wait till the video get perfect, or I can start now. I'm gonna start now. So just start. That's a perfect example of starting before you're ready. I forced myself. I said, let me go ahead and sit here and just do this eBay, because I keep on talking about I'm gonna do it and I ain't did it yet. So I just pulled out my phone. I downloaded. It's called X Recorder. And X Recorder calls you can record yourself on your screen. So it's like a screen recorder. You can record your screen record. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It was quick, got to the point. With my GPS. Trying to see which way it's sending me. Yeah, I use the GPS to get to work. I know where I'm going, but sometimes the GPS know about the accident. My wife used to always be like, why you using your GPS? You know where you're going, right? I'm like, yeah, I know where I'm going, but I don't know if the police is over there. I don't know if so they didn't, yeah. But and I received that word from my pastor wife, Tina Hooper. Start before you're ready. Why wait? Like, some people be waiting for God. And I don't get the part waiting for God. What do that mean? Waiting for God. God already ready. He waiting for us to get stuff in place. Now, I'm not saying God won't sit down and tell you to wait. Now, if you're hearing God telling you to wait before you get started, do that. Like, don't start before you don't get started before He's releasing you to start. But if God has already gave you the idea, and now it's up to you to see when He wants you to get started. Right now, like when me and my wife got married, she heard God tell her that before we was engaged, that the wedding was paid for. I didn't hear anything about a wedding being paid for. But her faith, she got that ridiculous faith that it's like, okay, when she say she believed for something, that thing happened. So she said she heard from God on it. I'm sitting there like, hey, where the money at? I ain't want to come out of my pocket with it, since I know you telling me that. Since you telling me God said it paid for, I'm looking like I ain't see the money coming in outside of my check, because my check wasn't the guy paying for it. It was, she said it was already paid for. So then what we started doing was planning. Let me tell you this, when we started planning the wedding, people started coming. So we went and found the caterer who gonna cater it. Soon we found out who was gonna cater and got the price. Somebody came and said, okay, I'll pay for the catering. So we went and found the location of where we wanted it at. Somebody came out and said, okay, I'll pay for the venue. My wife went to get her fitted. She went to get fitted. And when she went to get fitted for her dress, I guess financially she was, I don't know what was going on at the time financially, but she went and got fitted, paid the down payment, but it was like at risk of her losing her dress. I don't know if what was going on financial wise, but the lady who didn't even know her, the lady who fitted her dress on, paid for the dress. The lady paid for the dress. She paid for it. So God, when I tell you the DJ paid for photography, somebody came out and said they'll pay for who gonna do it. So with this being said, go out and start planning. Somebody walk up to you and be like, how much will it be to actually do your business, or how much you need to get started, and you don't know. It's like, how can they invest if you haven't even invested the time to figure out the numbers? So people who run across this video, start before you're ready. Seek God now. If God is telling you this is not the time, don't move. Like, ignore everything I'm saying. But if God has not told you to wait, if he gave you the idea there, and every time you come to him, he telling you it's already in your hands, it's already in your hands. Like, I went to God and I was like, okay, Lord, it was like a season I really wasn't hearing clearly. And I was wanted to know what's next. What do I do next, Lord? I was in this van, I was doing deliveries. I was going up the Ford, Long Lewis Ford, and I was doing their deliveries throughout the day. When I'm doing that day, it was like from 8 to 4. 8 to 4. And I'm only getting paid like, you get paid like $150 a day. I was only getting paid $150 a day. And we go over the miles that they tell us, then we get extra pay. Now I'm sitting up there thinking like my whole day finna be right here. Now I sell computers and stuff, so I do have time to, while I'm doing a delivery, if it's something within my delivery, somebody want a computer, I got it on me in my van. So that was like the perk. That was a perk. But one morning, I'm going in, or I'm going to Ford. I don't know if it's in the morning or evening, but I was asking God, what do I need to be doing, Lord? What is it I need to be doing? So one morning on the radio, somebody was ministering about a journal. Then talked to my brother-in-law, and I think he was saying something about a journal. Then the next day it was something else happened about a journal. And God was telling me, what I told you to do, you haven't did that yet. Go back to your journal. So I went back to look what I had wrote down in my book. And it was like, God has already spoken to us. Why are we expecting a new word when we haven't obeyed what he already gave us? When we have not ignited the last thing he gave us. We ain't pulled the switch to start that. But we looking for a new word from God. I was looking for something else. God was like, then he'll tell me it's already in your hands. I've already gave it to you. Work with what's in your hands. I'm like, okay, Lord, how do I get this money? Do I need to work a job? It's already in your hands. It's already in your hands. What does that mean, Lord? What does that mean, Lord? And a lot of people, Nah, is Jesus your Lord, or is he just your big brother and savior? If is he just your savior and your big brother, or is he your Lord? So I'm like, Lord, what do that mean? It's in my hands. So what that means is, what's the idea that God already gave you? This is where I'm gonna go. Let's go to Ross Bridge today. We can go to Ross Bridge. After getting back from a bougie vacation out in St. Rosa, I want to travel through the money part of town to get to work, so I can get me vision. I call this visualize. When I drive through the money parts of the area, roll down the window, smell that the air hits different over here. Smells like money over here. Yeah. It's gonna be a great day today. It is a great day. It's a great day today. And I just pray no weapon formed shall prosper against anybody that's listening. No weapon formed shall prosper. I speak overflow in every arena of your life. I speak wisdom. Wisdom, 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 wisdom. Unmerited wisdom. It's a confession that I did this morning about wisdom. And that's what I'm doing now. Every morning, get up and do a confession. And I'm gonna get this wisdom into me. But Jesse Duplantis, if you Google Jesse Duplantis, he got it's a confession about wisdom. And that boy fire, it's the word. So start finding daily confessions that you're doing, because it's life and death in our tongue. It's life and death. What are we speaking? What are we speaking? I speak different. I speak different. Like, I don't say what I say is I can't lose for winning. I can't lose for winning. People say the opposite, but I say I can't lose for winning. That's my confession. The only L I take is a lesson. A learned lesson. I don't take losses. Nope. Because if you learn from some, for example, I closed down Gardendale Pickers. That was a spot I had, just like Arendelle Pickers. It was a booth that I was renting. First month did good. Second month, I made some money. The third month, I had to pay some money. And I'm just sitting here thinking how the other booth is doing great. But now that I'm paying money, I learned from that. I learned it was time to pivot. That I could have moved too quick. But one thing I got out of it is what I did not do right. Like, I wasn't posting on Marketplace to shoot people over there to get stuff. I could have had the stuff priced too high in that booth, in that location. If I would have kept it, I could have, in time, I could have did. I like that. So they built, I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see that back there? That's what I'm thinking about. We need to get like a, we're gonna build a Butler building for the store. We're gonna build a Butler building, and I feel like the one over there is fire. It's fire. Oh, it's fire. But so it's like, what is it? What you got your hands on now? Work that. A lot of people will run out and find a job quick, and they ain't working what they got in their hand. It's something that's in it. Can be in everybody's hand. What's in your hand? Work with what's in your hand. Let's back up to the book of Acts. Acts The second chapter, I want to say, it's like the 40 something verse. When he said, they went out and sold what they had. They went out and sold what they had. And then they started fulfilling the needs of the people. So what they had, I mean, they started with what they had in their possession. They started with what was in their hands. A transaction took place, but the transaction took place with what they already had in their hands. So what's in your hand? Now, I'm not against getting a loan at all. No. Business loans, they hit hard, yeah. But some people waiting until they get a loan before they get started. Why wait till you get the loan and get started? Like, it's things I'm trying to catch up on right now with this business that, like, right now I'm doing too many positions. And I've heard hire slow but fire fast. Hire slow but fire fast. What does that mean? Take your time to make sure you got the right person coming in to work with you. Work for you. Don't keep them around too long if they ain't getting the job done. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go quick. Let them go quick. So I'm headed into the store. We got some new signs put up. We did get some new signs put up. We got some more signs put up in the store.
Turn left on Alabama 150 West.
Our old signs fell down outside. And I've been gone, so I ain't had a chance to see the new signs yet. So I'm looking forward to see what these new signs look like. Well, I know what they look like, but what they look like on the pole. And the crazy thing about it is both our signs fell down. Both our signs fell down that was on the pole. And when that fell down, you saw what was up there before. And we just put something over the old sign. But how it happened was I called the UPS store. I called the UPS store so I can order some signs. Because that's what doing my signs, UPS store. And they told me $300 per, I had need 2 signs. So $300 per sign. $300 per sign is what they told me. I'm like, that's too much money. I ain't paying no $600 for these signs. $600. And usually I'll just tell them, go ahead and print it. But I was like, 600. It went here right. I wouldn't feel that at all, 600. So what we did was I called this Latino spot that I had got some flyers done from them. How they found out about me, they saw me on Facebook Marketplace that I fix computers.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Ross Bridge Parkway.
It's at Ross Bridge, that's the rich part of town. They knew that I fix computers. So that's how I met them. So now they hit me up and they purchased a computer for me. Found out they had a printing shop. So this is a Latino printing shop. So I got them to print me some flyers at one point. But then I was like, let me go to them and get them. Let me get them to print. How much they'll charge me to print this sign? Now UPS though told me $300 per side. They told me $79. That's a big difference. My Latino people, y'all done saved me some money. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So look, that's who I'm finna go to from now on for my print. Don't you get over in front of me. Please don't get over in front of me. So I might need to be behind you. Oh no. But that's it. Start before you ready, and we're gonna end right here. So I will be back on at the store later on. I'm gonna post you up in the corner, post my YouTube up in the corner, so y'all can check out what we got going on when I get to the store. And I should probably just let it play for the rest of the day. I'm gonna sit the camera up in the store and just let it play for the rest of the day, so y'all can just. I'm still gonna do TikTok live also. I'm gonna do my TikTok live, but I gotta get my YouTube. My YouTube gonna be like the hidden camera in the store, so let y'all just always be running to see how I operate. Cause I be forgetting that it's right there for real. So what y'all seeing is how I function on camera and off camera. Because I don't even much know that I'm on camera. I don't even much be knowing what I'm about to do. Appreciate y'all coming through and leave you with this final thing. Start before you're ready. Start before you're ready. Stop waiting. There's no such thing as the perfect time. Start now. Whatever it is God gave you to do, go ahead and do it. Do it. Do it. There's people out there waiting to. There's people looking for jobs, and you're gonna be the one that actually give them employment. You. Yep. There's somebody gonna actually feed their family off the job you provide. Yeah, it's bigger than you. This thing is bigger than you. The idea God gave you is bigger than you. It wasn't just to put food on your table. It's bigger than you. God loves his kids so much that he'll actually bring a business through you so that they can eat. So the business idea God gave you, lives are dependent on it. And it can be something as simple as a t-shirt company. It don't have to be nothing extravagant in order to save people's lives. The person, like with these computers that I'm repairing, something as simple as a computer repair. I'm meeting so many different people that need their computer repaired. And ministry taking place at the same time. That I would not have met them if it weren't for this computer sale. So I ain't sleeping on it at all. The ideal, whatever the business is that God gave you, lives are dependent on it. It's more than just you. I'm on the rich people side of town. Now I want to see how I smell over here. Ooh, that wind hit different, boy. Over here, Ross. Ooh, Ross Bridge. I smell you, Ross Bridge. Oh, yeah. But I'll see y'all later when I get to the store.